Folks, welcome back to the Ocean State Nine-Ball Tournament and the Josh Northeast Nine-Ball Tour combined. Mike Zuglin here on premises. I'm Upstate Owl of AZB TV. We want to thank Simonis Cloth, Aramis Balls, AZ Billiards, MD Promotions, that's Mark Dion. Before we get started and underway, we have a lot of other folks to thank. So bear with us as we go through them. First and foremost, our men and women that are serving us and served this country throughout the years, in the past, all the way to the future. We want to say thank you. I mentioned Mark Dion. Here it is on your screen. We will be back here January 28th through the 29th at Snookers, right where we are on location. Get on board. The spots are filling quick. It's the Winter Classic, Mark Dion. Joe Dupuy is really setting these balls up quick. Light-systems.com. I brought you an update. I got a text message here to the booth. It's light-systems.com. It's the newest lighting out there. Get inquisitive. Get in touch with these guys. It's Fong. Came up with this concept. Light-systems.com. Also, Greg Antonakis, get your Southwest from the best. That's Greg Antonakis. You can contact him at ga9ball@gmail.com. Baltimore City Q's. Brent goes and breaks them right up. So we're going to have to thank some more sponsors in between the match. Let me set the scoreboard up. I did have the opportunity to talk to Joe Dupuy, and Joe says, out. He says, out. I know. He says, before I open my mouth, he says, out. I know. He says, I couldn't hit a ball. If I dropped it, I couldn't hit the floor, he says to me. But he is playing right now. He's playing Brent Brommel right here. It's a race to 9. It's a loser side match. The loser will be eliminated. Joe Dupuy wasting no time. He says, this is my rhythm. I know what I got to do. I just got to put it on the table. Takes the lead. 1-0. Make It Happen events right there. It's November 17th through the 20th. It's AccuStats bringing us the 8-Ball Invitational. Get over to AccuStats.com and get your early bird special. Joe Dupuy says, break them out. Let's do it. He says, Mike Zuglin says, we got to run. Breaks them up. That's AccuStats.com. We'll put it right back up on the screen. Jason Shaw, Darren Appleton, Rodney Morris, Johnny Mora, Shane Van Boning, Corey Dool, the Prince of Pool, all under one roof. AccuStats.com. Or show up on location. It's taking place at Sandcastles in Edison, New Jersey. That's Ed Ladowie's pool room. A great pool room to visit. And you'll sit right up front, right around the arena. It's a full production by AccuStats. All right, let me update social media. All right, NJ Poopler back in the box. Hey, Troy.
Good evening, Al.
Brent Brummel versus Joey Dupree. Race to 9. The score right now is 1 apiece. I'm just doing a couple more updates. And
You got it. Now from Joey Dupree's first match, which he probably, I don't know who was able to, was with us earlier. Joey was on his stream table before, and he possibly played one of the worst games of pool in his life.
we had a good talking. We talked to him.
I was just saying hi, and he says, I don't want to talk nothing about that first
He was
match.
joking.
I know, and that's the first thing he started talking about it, you know.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to see a different guy show up because he had some other matches on other tables, and he was able to
Yeah.
fade it. But I think he's still, you know, he's not accustomed to, now he's a working pool player, and I don't think he's ever practiced that game before. And it's a different game. It works.
It sure is.
It's a hard game to play, juggled.
You're taking that from one of the guys that tried it. Troy
Not me.
never worked a day in his life.
No,
he works
to
hard.
try and compete. And,
Yeah, and try to compete. That's what I mean with a normal job or a regular job and doing overtime and the kids and
So,
schooling.
Get back to Joey.
Yeah,
I'm glad he's
just doesn't work out. Troy's being kind of modest and steering away from the conversation. But I tell you what, this guy's put a lot of hours in. Believe me when I tell you, and it's hard to do. It's really hard to juggle both.
But he seems to be doing real well, and I'm happy for him. Even though his game has suffered from it a little bit, but to work and manage your life and get back in order, I wish him all the best.
You know what's surprising is he's managing a pool room and doesn't hit balls. He's got a lot under his belt on his plate.
He's got a family too, right?
Yeah.
To take care of.
He's got grandkids too.
Wow.
Yeah. I believe so.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch this cut. Look at what he's looking to do.
No, he's looking to play safe. He's going to roll this.
Yeah,
Just move the 6 up behind the 9. Yeah, that's all. Overdid it. Boy, he can't believe that side pocket.
He's better off trying to cut it in there after that shot.
The speed of this thing. Brent's the type of player, he'll just get right out on you. This is going to be one fast match. If you go and you put Pop-Tarts in the toaster, by the time they're done, you might miss half this match. I mean, that's how fast these guys play.
But I'm putting Pop-Tarts in right now.
Yeah, you're done. The score's already changed.
I'm guessing that Brett is a local player by his hat, apparel.
He travels. Yeah, he travels all over the place. Yeah, he does. But he is one of the
He didn't have
locals,
to travel
I
too
believe.
far from here, right?
It's one of those questions I can answer like tomorrow morning. Right now, I got so much paperwork.
I always hit you with those, don't I?
Yeah. Joey just moved out. I'm guessing he's working, not playing. You're right. He's working in sticks and stones.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you, Al.
Over here, Steph.
That's what you got.
No. What'd she put it over there for? Right here. Troy's going to step out. They just sent over one of the prosciutto pizzas with Like I said, don't put any Pop-Tarts in the oven. This is a cuttable shot. Lucky for Brent that this is on the right-hand side of the table. Boy, does he got a stretch, though. Yeah. Wow, he hit it with so much inside, he straightened the cue ball right out. And Brent now takes the lead of 3-1 over Joe Dupuis. Joey just on the table, just can't believe what's happening to him today. But this match, he came out and he come out swinging, ran the first rack out in 3 seconds. Now he just can't get back to the table. And this is what happens when you got the winner break format. This is what everybody likes to see. They want to see B&R's breaking runs as Brent sets up to break again. Watch the 3-ball. Man, it came close, but the 1-ball found the side pocket. The 2-ball is on the right long rail, and the cue ball comes to rest behind the 9. So it's going to require a rollout, push out. I don't like pushing out above the 8 because that 3-ball makes that corner pocket big. If you can brush the 2-ball and send the cue ball up behind the 7-6, it would be nice. You know, bumping the 5-ball or something like that. Behind the 7-6 would be nice. And he got him. Joe Dupuis might have to just curve it a little bit. Massey it between the 7-6. That's a touchy shot. He's going rail first. Watch the ticky. Ooh. Just swung at it. Swung at it with no comprehension of where the cue ball is going to go or the 2. And that'll get you in trouble. But the 7 and 9 come together, not married together, but they're in a position where it's kind of tough. The 7 might go up towards the side pocket if you're good enough on the left side of this 9-ball. Can't really tell from here. If it doesn't, you might be able to carry him off maybe the 6-ball and break it apart. But as quick as possible, you want to try to nudge it. He just did. He went after the 9 right there, and he's going to get himself in trouble. He wanted to brush the 9-ball. I think he can see the outside of this 4. Believe it or not, no, he can't. He's looking for the rail. Again, hitting the 4-ball and the cue ball. I don't know. I like them to see them slow down and think a little more about the direction of each ball. It's a big part of the game to play kick safe. Big part. It's that huge.
All right, I'm back. Got a nice little angle. I guess the 7 goes, or he's going to play the 9 as a carom. One or the other. I'm not sure. From this angle, it doesn't look like the 7 passes, but Jimmy makes easy work of it. Just a little tricky. Just leave it there. Accept the shot, or he's going to draw back. Oh, so I was mentioning before about this Joey's first match, and I believe and was hopeful that we wouldn't get a repeat performance and we'd be able to see him let it out a little bit and redeem his all his fans. heard a crack, and it looks like he made a ball.
They moved Mike Zuglin out of his area where he was running the tournament from because the UFC spectators are coming in and flooding Snookers. It's going to be a great event. Come on down. Mike Zuglin is now right outside the commentator's booth. We do have the brackets 5 feet away from us. So if you have any questions, call Mike Zuglin.
Here's his cell phone number. That was like a story of two friends. I don't know. I just read it, but the two buddies, the one buddy takes the guy's phone and changes his name to like girl at the bar or something like that. And he kept texting him all night long, like till 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know where that story came from, but Mike Zuglin right here, working on the brackets. It looks like a 128-man bracket. So it's 1, 2. Trying to figure out. I think that was. He looks like he's got 3 on the loss side, 3 on the brackets deep, or 3 or 4 on the loser side or B side. They got a lot of pool left, a lot of matches. He did mention before how many matches were going to be played. He said like 120 something matches need to be played at race tonight. That's why he was going on about we got to step it up, boys, and let's not make too much of an issue out of the racking and the slow play. He doesn't want to get involved, but let's just make it. Well, he had all the tables all day to get where we're at. This is tough. 8 balls off the rail. Al's pointing towards a 5-7. Maybe he'll put the cue ball there. That was an idea. That wasn't the worst idea you can pull on that. Yeah, so did the sudden stop of me speaking before when I was in the match, for anybody that has been watching this whole match? Stephanie, wow, he really took a shot at that. Stephanie brought up one of those flatbreads to us. I put the brakes on. That's it for had dinner and a little bit too much extra.
There is no such thing as too much extra when they send us flatbread piece over. There will be no extra left over.
And if anyone from Snookers is listening,
I watched the pocket.
Oh, yeah. The pizza was awesome.
How many players came today? 79 players was the last update that we got. That's Todd. Nevins Tools, I happen to have your graphic loaded up, Hal.
I was going to actually tell a story about Todd and Nevins Tools, and when I first went and looked at the website and everything, and I was checking out one of his lathes.
Right.
And the website had it up for a wrong price.
Yeah, you really got to reach out to him. You really got to reach out to Todd because he.
No, I was going to try and I should have PayPal'd it, but I just texted him, and he made the change.
Yeah.
Real quick, it was a nice machine. I was like, for $1,000 or $1,200 or whatever it was, I was getting ready to put it on my credit card.
And there you go, right there. That's the company we're talking about. It's NevinsTools.com. Joe Dupuis says, Alan, I'm working over here. Swing it, baby. Cue ball is the only ball found in a drink. Everything moves, the cue ball finds a pocket.
I know you would, Todd. If I planned on ever making cues, which I've kicked around, I just don't.
Listen, if Todd doesn't do the right thing since he's on board with AZB TV, there's a dumpster out back. We stand beside the dumpster and we make him an offer he can't refuse.
This is on tape, by the way.
That's okay. It's recorded. 3-3.
I have nothing to do with that.
Listen, Todd.
No, but Todd,
I'm angry at
I
Todd.
want to see.
He usually shows up with the candy.
I want to see. I want to see. I want
to
to see a graphic with something besides a woodworking lathe.
Yeah.
Since he has tremendous machine shop tools and stuff. They're really top quality equipment.
Listen, if you want an excavator,
I had
they'll
that.
get you one of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had that in shop from 8th grade to 12th grade for 14 years.
Shop, yeah. I like shop. You had an excavator for shop?
I had machine shop.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
For 4 years, yeah.
I had wood shop too. They had woodworking shop, and then you had lathe, which was metal. And then that's what we used to work with back then was metal.
And I told my teacher, my machine shop teacher, I wanted to make a pull cube, and he was an old-time machinist. He's like, you're not cut. Carpenters work by, a 16th or an eighth of an inch. We don't work like that around here.
Yeah, you got to be precision. You got to get micrometers
No,
and everything.
but that's how they make the cues of today. He should have let me do it. I definitely would have made cues as a hobby. That was good. He reset himself. Now he made up his mind to see where he's going to go. Don't overcook it. Oh, that ball goes. He's in good shape. Stop there.
Sure is. When you represent 20 lines of equipment, that becomes really a lot of work. Typically, did you guys take mechanical drawing classes? I actually did. I took a drafting course in school, too. Why, you got an opening for a draftsman? Because there ain't no money in this. This guy eats too much food over here.
I did have drafting.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah.
That, I had metal shop, which was where you use brakes, aluminum brakes or metal brakes. Wood shop.
Yep.
Package line mechanics.
What was the other one? That ceramic?
I said
ceramics.
Yeah, I had that. That was our art class. But they said one of the things that was good, and they taught it. I think it was early on. It was grammar school and into high school, like home economics, and they taught you how to cook and stuff. And I told my teacher I knew how to cook since I was like 3 years old. But you get left to your own devices, you have to cook. What do you want there, Mr. Shaw? Where are we putting this? I don't know. I got to move. Let me put me down, and I'm going to put Jason's cues back here.
No, I just
He just ate a salad.
I can't.
He's on a strict regimen.
I just had fried Oreos.
Yeah, his strict regimen of food was just the fried Oreo sandwich.
This is the nuts. This is the nuts. Listen, Regina makes it.
Flatbread.
Unbelievable. No, that's a plum sauce. It's the nuts.
Yeah, I got you. I got Jason Shaw's cue in my hand, his Mucci.
It's behind you in that corner, don't it?
Yeah, I'm not moving now. I didn't want to, because I don't want to trip myself up.
He ain't coming back for an hour.
Well, I was going to see if I can auction it off.
He was down 5-3, wound up winning his match.
You, please, have one piece. Just one piece. Mr. Clayton Rocha coming by, and we're giving him, and wow was the, and yeah, wow. He hooked you up. Let me put this in back of you. And what do we got for your first score? 4-3.
right, while those guys are off to the side. Brent goes ahead 5-3 against Joey Dupuis. All right, we'll settle in, I guess.
Yeah, well,
All right.
Mr. Shaw thought I was the
That
door.
guy Jason, why don't you post on his Facebook, everybody, that he's a pain in the neck to the
He
post.
thought I was the doorman. Could take his umbrella. That's all right.
All right, let's put the score back up. It's now 5-3, Brent over Joey D. Joey D, not himself.
Oh, and so.
Not taking anything away from Brent.
Oh, no. This match is solving itself, and you'll see Joey Dupuis get a few more shots here, and if he can manage to put a couple together, he might win this one, even though he's behind. Here we go. Someone said something about electric, and I did. My grandfather and my uncles were electricians, and yeah, that's a good profession to have. It's not a good thing to do if you're an amateur. I can tell you that much. You can be electrocuted
cool.
many
We
a
used to have a lot of
times.
fun with electricity. My father used to have one of those hand crank generators. Didn't generate much voltage, just enough
To
sort
knock
of like
you on
if
your
put-
ass.
No, sort of like if you put a 9-volt battery to your tongue, right, for the first time and you got shocked.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh God, but you can hold it to your tongue and it's not going to really bother you. My father used to take home this hand generator and just enough electricity to pass through all of us, and would touch each other's fingers.
I used to
my
play.
father was an electrician.
I did something similar to that, but a little more dangerous. I used to take it and plug it in like that and let it go around. Yeah. Dangerous stuff there, electric. But it's a great.
The whole world's 110s.
It's a great profession for a young kid to learn.
Yeah. That and air conditioned heating. Solar panels. Today, solar panels are getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, we were talking about that on the way up. About the turbines, the
big windmills.
Windmills, yeah.
I like them.
Al wants one in his backyard.
I like to put one on the roof of my RV, just driving around town, but the clearance wouldn't allow it, Clarence.
Yeah, my way up here, I'm not sure the awful low bridges, coming through that New York,
They're high enough for tractor trailers.
No, not if you take like 95, but those side roads, if you want to come through New York, those going through like Long Island and stuff.
I made a left with a bus, one of those big charter buses.
Right.
We're taking a group of college kids on, I don't know, a wild party night they have every year. They stay out for like 72 hours, 3 days. And bus driver in front of me, we were two of us riding together and going the same places. Made the left, and I made the left behind him, and I seen his brake lights come on. I said, gee whiz, I wonder what he's doing, because it was pitch black. Sure enough, I see
Stuck
him
under a bridge?
Well, no, he started making a U-turn, a 3-point turn, turned into a 5-6-point turn, really, just to get back out of this small side street we were on. And then when I had to make the turn, I looked, and I said, 9'9". We would definitely turn both of them into convertibles.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of that happen.
Meanwhile, we just goes to show you, we have the big GPSs that the truck drivers use that give you, it takes you on the routes where the height is, requirement. And it was wrong, so don't always believe in those GPSs when the young lady on there or the man says, oh, make a left turn in 0.2 of a mile.
Pick a name.
Oh, he's saying about the tournament shot. Okay. Need a rail.
Tried to squeeze
He
that
got
by.
the rail. He's not going to like his next shot. The ball right there, nestled in tight. Yeah.
Well, that's 6-3 and a real good safe.
One rail, but it's tough when you go one rail. I wouldn't be surprised if he
It hits
catches
the
it off
four.
the back rail.
Yeah, see how lengthening since it had that high English. Made a mess over here for Joe. Never easy. Joe Dupuis in a little bit of a little trouble being at 6-3 here, but he's able to come back.
He's
Try
going
and
to go
keep,
into him here.
try
I
and
don't
keep
like
it
this.
together.
He's going to go into him here. That's tough. Get it that way.
He tried to do it like a
5-ball.
A ride by.
It's 5-ball sitting there. That's the ball you should use. Hey, almost let that get away from
perfect. Watch his shot. He's going to make the 5.
He's got to catch
a little
enough of
bit
the
of
7.
draw.
Though. He's got to catch enough of that 7. If he doesn't, he'll
You don't have
just
to
keep
kill
the
it.
7 right
You
where
just
it
got
is.
to. You just got to make it. Oh, he hit it good too.
Look for Tommy Seminero Jr. He's there ringside.
Yeah, we're watching the
Yeah.
UFC here. Nice spin, and he's going to wind up. What are you going to do here? What do you do here? You play safe up to the top rail, leave him jacked up over to. Or
Looks like he's
he's
going
looked
across
like a
corner.
bank.
He's banking at this.
Yeah,
He wants to.
He wants to bank.
He's aggressive here.
I like it. Go ahead, fire
Yeah,
it in.
that's what he did. He went into
Good
the
man.
corner.
Go out in flames.
Yeah, 9-ball. Nope. Does 7-ball go?
It has a pocket, I think. Barely.
Well, that's close.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, I say close. You said, hey, he's got it.
He's got it. I mean, if he sees it, putting the cue and the cue ball into position for it is another story. And put a good stroke on it. That's all.
Nice shot.
You can make this game look nice and easy or real hard.
Yeah.
You know, look like a beginner or look like a professional.
I'll tell you what, Brent's making it look easy and Joey's making it look hard.
Yeah, that's exactly
And it's
right.
all due to Joe not hitting balls, basically, he told us. Just
Oh, well,
doesn't put the time in.
that's good. I'm glad to see he's not playing well.
7-3, Brent over Joey Dupuis.
And in other words, I'm wishing him well working at the pool room and putting
Working
long
at
hours
the
in.
car wash. Yeah. Well, you know what?
Got to work.
Like you said, you can't have the cake and eat it too.
Yeah. Oh, you can't?
But well, when you're working in the pool room, you kind of can, but it requires more hours. You got to put it. You can't work and play pool at the same time, unless you're doing it for a living.
Yeah.
Wow, Brent's just making everything, and that 9-ball counts. He's on the hill now, 8-3. That quick.
This is over.
Joey Dupuis is just not here.
Yeah.
And that just put the icing on the cake. I looked at his face as he got up to stare at the rack, and he was like, "Just ain't my day."
Hey, don't worry about it, Joe.
Yeah, he'll be around.
Get back to work.
Yep, he'll be around. Wow, he tried to do the replica and sent the cue ball flying off the table.
And you know what's in Joey's mind right now, right? Even this and this, how everything's been going.
I know
he
exactly what's on his mind.
He's like, I'm still going to win this thing. I can win from
He
here.
says, I beat world champions, and meanwhile, I can't beat a local player today. That's what's on his mind.
Watch him hit this. He's going to come in short behind the 7. Hit it with some pace, too. Oh, he's going to go this way? I don't like this way.
Well, he's coming in short anyway.
I like 2 rails coming in. Sure.
Not a bad shot. He's on one. Actually on two. He broke and scratched.
Oh, is he really?
Well, he sent the cue ball off the table. Oh, look at Joe.
Yeah, why would you do this?
He's hungry.
Yeah, but why would you, if he's
Playing
on
a two-way
two?
shot.
But even if he's still on two,
Playing a two-way shot. No, he didn't play the two-way. Or he did.
he could have put him so close up to that 7. This is an easy hit. He just missed it, that's all.
That's it.
It's an easy hit.
That was a quick game, folks. I tell you, don't blink. It's 8-4, that quick.
Ooh, that makes a difference there. That's a good way to get the game back on track. Now you got this break. You know what he needs now? The other guy got a 9 on a break. Let's see Joey make one on a break. Not that one.
The cue ball. He's on one. We're on a scratch tournament right now.
Yeah, you should have never allowed that to. You couldn't lose that cue ball.
I don't care if it's hill, whatever. You got to control the rock.
Yeah,
A lot of the players are just wildly stroking that cue ball.
You know,
That's the difference on the next step up professionalism. You very rarely see that. You know, you might see a scratch and then come up there.
you got to think of it when you're up there and you're hitting those balls and you're gonna, you want to crush them or whatever. Just
Right.
think if you lose the cue ball, you're gonna lose 2 games.
Well, in this case,
Can
he'll
I
lose the
afford-
match and he'll be out of the tournament.
Can I afford to lose 2 games? He hit that real good. That might have been the winner there.
He stays above the 6 or he comes below.
He's looking like he's staying above it, but I like coming below it.
Levi, in the chat. AccuStats camera 3-man.
Hey,
Right
Levi,
there.
hope all is well, sir.
How you feeling, brother? Hope everything is okay down your way.
This kid's moving an awful lot here on this shot. Too many strokes.
Well, that's one of those cut
That was
shots
good.
that
That was
nobody
good.
likes.
No, it seemed like his
I
timing.
don't like this. What do you mean that was good?
The timing was off.
I don't like this, Troy.
Well, he made the ball. I mean, that's with the.
Oh, making the
with-
ball, yeah.
With the stroke and the amount of time that he was looking and his
Look at
timing.
this. Look, watch this stroke.
I'm surprised he
You're talking
made
about
it.
Stroke. Yeah, that's what happens when you got to jack up and create the level of difficulty
You
more
play
than what's
safe.
necessary.
How do you like it, Joey?
Joey's sick.
Welcome to the world.
Joey's like, if you can't find a throw bag on the plane, give me a pillowcase. Let me go to sleep.
Wow, what a hit that was. Watch your side pocket.
Swing, batter, swing.
Get legs.
Perfect position for the 8 ball.
It's-
Natural.
You could throw the towel in.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what this kid does from here.
Oh, boy, I didn't expect. I thought he was going to go past
Except for
that
that.
ball.
How hard did he just make this? He can't reach it for one. Can he?
He can cut it.
Oh,
if he can,
look,
if he can
he's,
reach.
he's look side eye. Look at his side eye. Look at this.
Yeah. Flounder.
Look at this contraption.
Flounder.
Well,
Man,
he
he did it perfect.
barely made it though.
Wow. All right, looks like.
No, don't look like nothing. Looks like you got better shoot this 9 ball
Yeah, you don't have to go sideways on this one, though. You should spin this in.
and scratch.
No, he's going to spin it. He shoots with reverse pretty well. He impressed me with his reverse.
Touch it inside.
Yeah, let's see what he does here. I just held it up enough.
Yeah, he just pushed it in.
9-4. Joe Dupuy is now eliminated out of the Ocean State 9-ball tournament.
And we
With
wish him
another
well.
match. Yeah, we do wish him well. Really nice guy, Joe Dupuy. Hey, once again, folks, we are here at Snookers in Providence, Rhode Island. And NJ Pool player Troy is in the booth. Upstate Al in the booth, and many other guest commentators. I want to say definitely thanks to Mr. Troy. He's sitting in. We're actually,
Thank you, Al.
We're actually.
Thank you for enduring me, everyone.
I think we fueled up for a couple of days
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, we did. We ate well.
Thank you, Steve.
We
We'll
ate
be
well.
right back.
Thank you, Steve and Regina.
Regina,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.